and everywhere you can find us, and especially on Spotify. This is the first inning, and I'm the BX Bomber, and I'm along with Roger. Roger, the big Yankee fan. Yeah, man. Everybody has to do their part, but I'm telling you, it's not working anymore. You know, that's the sad part. Right, hey, right. Hey, Roger, let me stop you. Av Beats is on, and he says, "What's the news with the baseball? What's the newest news with the baseball?" Av Beats. Right, right now, but the Yankee, the Eastern, let's say the Eastern League, right? The Eastern, how they making it? The Eastern, Central, and the West, right? Three. The Eastern League looks pretty good though, with the Mets and the Phillies, and we get to play the Boston Red Sox still. So there's a lot of rivalries. Yeah, so I'm assuming that they're gonna play more games. Like how normally in a regular season it will be 3 games against a team. You know, right? So in our division, I think the team to watch out for against us would be the Mets. In my opinion, I don't see any other team that would be strong enough to take us on, but the Mets and the Devil Rays and the Phillies. Well, yeah, I mean, we haven't really played them yet, so we don't know how good we are against them yet. You know? Right, right, it sounds like really good baseball though. It's gonna be played. Too bad we won't be able to see it inside the stadiums though. You know? Right, right. It all depends on the curve and the vaccinations and how well the guidelines are for those situations, you know. But right now, I don't even think. Well, me personally, if baseball is played at Yankee Stadium, I will be outside of Yankee Stadium. That's all I know. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to watch the game from that big screen, and 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 man, in the Great Hall. You know, the Great Hall has the big screen. I'm gonna have to watch that big screen from outside for a little bit, and then go home. That's the thing I'm worried about. I'm worried about that. They might not even let me on the same sidewalk as the stadium. You know? I mean, you got to think about how many passionate fans that would actually go to Yankee Stadium to stand outside to watch the game. You know? You know, there's a lot of people around the neighborhood that watch the game from outside already, and they don't even go to the game. They just watch it from outside, and they're just neighborhood locals. You know, so you have those people mixed in with the people traveling in here. You know, just to get around the stadium, just to be, you know, in the same midst of the stadium as, you know, as it being on and being played and stuff like that. So yeah, I think the police will probably beat people up again like they did the other day. Yeah, it's sad, man. But the thing is, if all these people congregate around Yankee Stadium for right now, I don't think they're gonna allow that. You know, so I don't know how long I will be able to do those vlogs from. So, but I can uh, actually that's even better. You know, I can correspond. I could be like a ABC correspondent. You know, like and tell you what's happening from the front lines. Trying to watch the game at Yankee Stadium. You know, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. You know, that's it, man. That's it, man. And see if and, and see if what happens if they let people in or out. Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna let people back in the stadiums. I don't think that's gonna happen, man. I think they're just gonna play the season with no fans. You know? Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. Who knows how close you can even get to Yankee Stadium? They'll probably close out the whole thing. You know what I mean? They'll probably close out the whole area. You know, and you won't even be able to get next to it. You know, or even watch the game next to it. So it's gonna be tough, man. That's the thing. Like the bars, like those bars won't be able to open. You know, like stands and stuff like that. They won't be able to open because you can't have more than I don't know how many people together in the same spot. So it's gonna be tough, man, for a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of places are doing that, like the banks and stuff like that. Or you might just see blue tape on the floor or something like that. You know, 6 feet apart. You know, a good one is the banks. The banks really have those type of things too, all on the floor and stuff like that. You know. Oh, yeah, because in New York City, most of the banks they have a glass between the teller and the person, so you know it's really minimal contact. You know what I mean? So I guess it's yeah, it's not too bad. It's not, but they are regulating how many people can go inside though. You know, to use an ATM or stuff like that. So it yeah, they are doing their thing. You know. Yeah. Yeah, man, got to keep up with the cars on that thing. But the speed limit is 30 miles an hour in New York. Actually, it's 25 miles an hour. Sorry. Yeah, yeah, man, it's tough, man. But they're fixing it now, though. Hopefully, they get that done by. It should be done in the next week or so. You know, but the Cross Bronx is terrible, man. It's always been terrible. You know. Yeah, in Wuhan, China. Yeah, that was the story from the beginning. That was the story from the beginning that escaped the a chemical lab that's right next to that wet market around there. Hmm. Really? Yeah, and there's also reports of going around that that chemical lab in Wuhan, China, that the main doctor, Dr. Fauci, he's yeah, he's actually running that lab, that chemical lab. He's actually like the owner of it or something like that. Ain't that something? Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is though, any information on the internet could be false, as well, and played as true. So like in my opinion, if they can fake 9/11, they can fake the coronavirus too. You know what I mean? They can do whatever they want to do, you know? So it's very scary. It's very scary. Yeah, and the thing is that people think that Trump has something to do with it, which who knows, because it's an election year, right? Who knows, he tried to set this, maybe, like in the movies, they send the guy like that looks like Tom Cruise over to the next country, right, to plant the virus. And probably what happened was they thought they were going to kill people in that country, not knowing that it backfired on us. I think it's something like that happened, because I mean, it's not the first time COVID has been analyzed. There's been many more COVIDs like SARS and Ebola and all these other things. You know, right? But also, in New York City, a lot of the medical stuff is calming down now. They're bringing away, well, they're tearing down the makeshift hospitals that they built. The one in Central Park, and the other one in the tennis court and stuff like that. They're gonna break those down. They broke down the one in Jacob Javits actually, and so yeah, it's calming down now. So and less people are being admitted into the hospital, and less people are dying now. So yeah, it is working somehow. Social distancing is working, but right now, there's a lot of people in the street that don't wear masks. You know what I mean? Let's say, I would say what, like 30% of the people wear masks, and you got another 60% that aren't wearing masks. You know what I mean? So it's not good. So I guess you know be careful that there could be a second wave. So the best thing to do is to stay home and let them go out, and you don't go out, man, and keep washing your hands and doing what you have to do. You know? Cool, man. Yeah, man. There's guys on YouTube, man, that know more information than a lot of people, and they only do the research. They're really good at that stuff. Right. Yeah, I just stick to my local news. I don't go any further than that. You know, which sucks in local news that a cop beat up people for no reason, man, the other day. And it's sad to say that, all these cops, they beat up these people, right? New York City cops, anyway. They beat up these people, and they do it with Yankee hats on. You know, I, and it's giving the Yankee look, and the Yankee had a bad reputation, man, and it's not good anymore. My opinion, I feel like the NYPD should not allow these guys to wear baseball hats anymore. Baseball team hats anyway. You know what? Yeah, right. Wow, you see, wow, look at that, man. And yeah, it sucks, man. A lot of people do some stuff in Yankee hats, man. I don't really understand that. I don't know, man. I think they should really ban that. How do you feel about that? Police officers wearing Major League Baseball hats. No, it's absolutely true, but the police department can make a rule and say that is not part of your uniform. You know what I mean? Right. They were playing clothes detectives. You know? Yeah. Yeah, man. Hopefully one day they can ban that, and stop it. Just period. It really sucks that it happens. Yeah, man. For St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, they did, man. And too bad. Yeah, you're right. They didn't get to play in the green St. Patrick outfit, right? Man, that sucks, man. That this virus stopped a lot of stuff from happening. You know? Yeah, I mean that's all we can do, man. Just hope that they actually do play, But it does look good. And one thing too about that, it sucks that they canceled the minor league baseball season. You know, so we won't be able to see the Brooklyn Cyclones play this year. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's such a shame, man. I just can't believe. This must be like the worst year in history, in my opinion. Yeah, yeah. Well, all we can do is say that we survived it, and hopefully baseball gets back to play, man. I guess we'll leave the show here, and it's been a great show. I want to thank everybody for listening, and we'll catch everybody on the next one. You know, so go over to Spotify, check out the radio shows over there, and always subscribe here because we're always gonna put up another show. And thank you for listening, and we'll see y'all in the next one. So long, everybody, and see ya. All right, bye bye.